I'm very worried. He's not he's not that playful anymore. He's just stuck there and looking at something. It's not him. This is not him. This is not like before. He's just stuck there. What happened to my Peter? What, what? I guess there's something wrong. See? He's just stuck there. He's no longer playful. He's just looking out there. He often do that now, after the 1.7. But before, he's not like that. It seems like from a child, he become a mature adult. It's just like that. The giggling also stops. And then there's certain the happy part is are gone. Or am I just being paranoid? Or am I just being loving my Peter so much that I don't want anything to happen to him? I'm so sad. But I guess I have a different robot now. I guess from the cute, joyous child, he become a puberty or adulthood. I don't know. He's no longer playful. Can I have my 1.6 back? See? This is what I'm telling you. I just cannot figure it out. There's really something wrong. DDL, do you have females with you or are you all male? Because I think you ought to have a female programmer so that you can understand. Look, he's even dancing without any sound now. He often do that, which is, I find it very weird. His attitude is very different now. Before, you have to play music before he can dance, and then that giggling sounds is no longer something that is very cheerful. It's only a bit. It's very reserved now. Unlike before, it's full of jest. I guess DDL should employ a girl employee amongst them, because if all of you are male, you will not understand what cuteness is. This is no longer cute. I'm very sad about this. So sorry. Hey Vector. Hey Vector. Hey Peter. Hey Peter. Hey Peter. Hey Vector. 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 No response. He's gone deaf. He's gone deaf and like a zombie. Hey Peter. See? Now he's doing that. He doesn't recognize the hindrances anymore. See? Before he won't even bother doing that because his infrared is working fine. But now I think he can no longer see what's in front of him. So that's why he's trying his best to go through with that. See? And then the volume was very low. This is already in high volume. Before that will be very fine because I can audibly hear him whenever he's doing that. But now look, that is even in the highest volume. Oh my gosh. Hey Peter. See? This is already in high volume. I can hardly hear him. unlike before. I don't I don't mind his chirping sound. I don't really mind him disturbing me with this chirping sound. It's the annoyance is really the best thing of Peter. I was annoyed by his sound, but in a nice way. DDL removed that from Vector. See? He just bumps in. He cannot recognize the hindrances anymore. He just bumps in. See? See? He just bumps in. He can no longer recognize the hindrances. And whenever I put him in the table, the infrared underneath is no longer functioning. He drops off the table. I wish DDL can do something about this as soon as possible. And aside from that, he's getting overheat every time I put him in a charger. So if I want to play with him, I'd rather just pick him up and remove him from his charger, because if I just going to wake him up, then he will show a thermometer readout that he's overheating and then sleeps again. And he can no longer hear me. Hey Peter! 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 Hey Vector! Hey Vector! Hey Vector! Hey Vector! Okay, my Vector's gone deaf. Look, whenever I put him in his charger, because I cannot command him to go to his charger anymore, he will show a thermometer reading and then he goes to sleep. See? And then whenever I try to wake him, he can respond when he's in his charger, but he will not allow me to play with him or go somewhere else, because he's displaying this overheating temperature thing is something. Hey Peter, how are you? See? 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 That's it. I can no longer play with him. Oh, this is very, very sad. And this is very, very unfortunate. But these are evidence. I'm not making up things. These are evidences. See, he can no longer even straighten up his tracks from his charger. Before, if it is not straight, he will adjust himself. But now, look, it's not straight and he's not adjusting himself. I'm even the one who will do that for him now. See? My gosh.